What does your business model look like at this point? I know you said you're mostly landlords at this point. What's your portfolio look like?
We have 13 doors.
Okay.
We have commercial, retail, and
Okay.
just multifamily and single family. So
Okay.
I'll
So
actually have the commercial up and ready in the spring because I just wanted to see what it feels like to be a landlord to like a business
right.
because I'm from Chicago and it's very tenant friendly, meaning that
Mhm.
all the laws are in favor of them. And
Right.
they hold the landlords to the cross. And so it would be nice to invest in you just have, when you have like more of a landlord business type of a lease, then they take on more responsibility. If they don't pay, it's very easy to evict. In Chicago, that could be 6-7 months of them living free,
Right.
because the eviction process takes so long and so much red tape in Chicago. So yeah.
Right. Okay. When you're spread out, I know you said you had multifamilies,
Yeah.
single families, commercial. You're trying to get into. How do you go about finding the leads of the properties that you're purchasing, and how do you go about? I mean, is there a way that you try to fit them all specifically into kind of like this is the mold of what we're looking for, or are you still kind of just growing into deciding what it is you prefer to invest in at this point?
We have a specific market, like neighborhood that we like to invest in.
Yeah.
And in terms of like our favorite investment, I would say single family because for the most part, they stay put, and I think a lot of times, like single family, tenants, they treat the property like it's their property sometimes. And
Mhm.
so they will treat it like they're the homeowner as opposed to apartment tenants. They're calling you for every little thing. And then the turnover is higher,
Right.
right? So I have
Right.
people that have been in my properties for 5 years, and
Yeah.
they don't look like they're moving soon. So I think that, with single family, I know people feel like you can scale better with multifamily, but I just think that, my favorite is single family because of, to me, it's just a lot more pros. So, yeah.
Yeah, huh. I think that's interesting because I feel like a lot of people get in. I like multifamily. I think a lot of people get into multifamily because when you have a vacancy, you're not on the hook for the entire note. But
That's
essentially, what you're saying is, single family, you're not on the hook for any part of the note as frequently. So I think you're breaking up a little bit again. Hopefully, I'll get you right back. Okay, I think you're back now.
okay. Okay.
Have you thought about, I guess not, given that you're trying to stick it with the single families, but have you ever thought about moving up to apartment complexes and just bigger multifamilies like that?
Yeah, that's definitely something we would consider. Probably in a more, we're looking more in Indiana because it is very landlord friendly and you don't have like the
Okay.
bureaucracy and the issues you have here
Right.
in Chicago. So in Indiana, if a tenant doesn't pay, the judge is like, you need to get your crap out and here's a
Yeah.
judgment, for not paying. So I think if we went on a
Right.
large scale, it would be easier in a landlord friendly state. So yeah.
Have you all ever thought of going further than places that are so local?
Um, I've considered Florida just because my brother is stationed in Florida. He's in the military.
Yeah.
So we were kind of like looking to partner with him down there. But yeah, as far as, yeah, like just the Midwest, I guess we feel like it's more better deals in the Midwest. Sometimes you hear
Mhm.
these stories on the West Coast and the East Coast about how hard it is just to get into the market because,
Yeah.
the housing is so expensive. So